Finally finished hunting for the day. Those deer really put up a fight for once. Futile effort, but I'll give them props. Well, looks like I have some company. For how long? Depends. Who's there? Show yourself. Now. I don't have time for your games. Show yourself. Ah, there you are. I'm surprised to see a human out in these conditions. I thought you'd simply freeze to death out in this weather. Why are you here anyway, human? You got lost. Typical human. Y'all never seem to know where you are or where you're going. What am I? Well, aren't you brash? I am a Yeti, forged and born in ice. What am I doing out here? Well, the answer is simple. I'm trying to get away from you humans. Why? You ask too many questions, human. You should be grateful I answered even one. You need a place to stay. I'm not surprised. Even for me, this weather is a bit difficult to maneuver through. I can't imagine you trying to find your way home. Though I could just kill you where you stand. Make it easier for both of us. But you seem rather interesting, human. Rather attractive, too. I'll make a deal with you, human. I will lead you back to my home, where you may eat and rest. In exchange, you will be my servant until this weather ceases. I would make a decision quickly. The weather seems to be getting worse, and your face is turning blue. So you agree to my terms? Good. Now follow me, human. I will lead you to my home. Welcome to my home. Quaint, isn't it? Come, human. Join me near the fire. You need it more than me. Now, human, I ask again. Why were you out there in my territory? You didn't know it was mine, you say? Have you not heard the legends of the so-called Glacier Goliath? That is what you humans refer to as ass. Utterly degrading. What do I mean by us? Well, hundreds of years ago, a band of Yetis would roam these very lands. We were peaceful, but we're never afraid to fight, especially when your kind came around. You wish to know more? I suppose if you do as I ask, I will give you the rest of our tale. Well, to start, go and gather firewood for me, at least 6 logs. Afterward, I will give you your next task. Well, what are you waiting for, human? Go! Mush! So you've returned, human. I see you've brought the firewood as I instructed. Go ahead and stoke the fire for us, won't you? Good, human. Now for your second task, I want you to prepare my dinner. You will partake as well. Do not worry. If I find the food acceptable, I will give you one final task, and then you may hear the rest of the tale. You are quite the obedient human, I must admit. Quite admirable and very enticing. Oh? Did I see you flinch, human? You're not used to praise, are you? I'm quite surprised seeing how utterly captivating those eyes of yours are. Yes, they glow ever so fluorescently like northern lights in the black of the night. Oh, you're blushing. How adorable. It makes me want to keep you here with me forever. I wouldn't mind it if I must be honest. I could play with your hair every day and tease you till you glow red. Would you like that, human? Would you like to stay with me? I can treat you how you're meant to be treated. I can hold you whenever you feel sad and make you know everything will be alright. Could I play with your hair, human? Thank you. I wish other humans were like you. Maybe I could join you when you return home. Why can't I? Well, I suppose I can tell you the rest of the story, but you will have to do something for me to compensate. Okay, human? Good. Well, the humans, they hunted my people relentlessly. While we usually won the battles, it dwindled our supplies, causing us to go hungry some days if hunting failed. We would resupply so often to the point that you humans learned our pattern. Then they picked us off one by one. No matter how strong we were, their numbers overpowered us eventually, until there was but one Yeti left. Me. After they won, the humans burned down our villages and took over our lands. I went to the edges of what land the humans didn't take and made it my home. I learned to survive on my own. No parents to ask for help, no friends, only the animals I could hunt as companionship. I was so lonely. I'm still lonely. The nights, even with no snow, felt colder than a blizzard. I was that lonely. Until you, that is. I know I threatened to kill you before, but I'm glad I have someone to talk to. And I haven't had dinner made by anyone else but me, so this is also nice. Speaking of which, you seem to have finished, so are you going to eat or do I have to wait some more? Okay, good, because I'm starving and I need something to eat immediately. I must say, human, this was quite delicious. I'm quite impressed. Do you really not have a partner back where you're from? With cooking like this, you should be an ideal mate. Really? You don't? That'll change, human. Don't worry. With that being said, however, the snow outside has gotten worse and you'll need to stay here tonight. Unfortunately, I only have one bed that we will have to share, but I'm sure we can find a way for both of us to fit. But before we do that, let's wash the dishes, and I will draw a bath for both of us. Yes, I said both of us, human. I did not stutter. Is there a problem? I thought not. Besides, there's only enough water to boil for one bath, so unless you wish to freeze, it was in your best interest to agree. Now then, let's wash up, shall we, human? There, the bath is done. Now come, human. It'll get cold if you don't hurry. That's nice. You look scared, human. Is something the matter? You're blushing again. You're just too precious. This is the first time you had someone in the bath with you, isn't it? Though I don't completely understand. Us Yetis would bathe together daily, so there's no need for embarrassment. Besides, your body is quite beautiful. You're just too cute, human. Now come, wash my back. It's dark and I wish to rest. Alright, human. It's time for bed. However, there's one thing I will ask of you. Since I told you my people's story before you finished all your tasks, you said you would do something for me as compensation. All I want is for you to lie on my stomach and let me hold you as we sleep. That is all I ask. I haven't held anyone in quite some time. So, may I hold you, human? Thank you. Now come here. You may lay your head on my chest, human. I will keep you warm and safe for as long as you're here. May I do one last thing before we sleep? Thank you for being with me tonight. Good night, my human.